Hey guys, how's it going? Eminem Gaming here, and today we're back with another video. And today we are going to be talking about Last of Us 2 and what Neil Druckmann has got to say about it. I want to give a big shout out to Infinity Games 16 on Twitter. Go follow him. Also subscribe to his YouTube channel. He retweeted this, so without him I wouldn't have found it. So make sure you go, go subscribe to him and do all that good stuff, as well as go to PlayStationUniverse.com. This is where the article's from. So with that being said, I'm going to read the article, then give you my opinion on it, guys. So let's get into this. It says, Naughty Dog will revisit earlier prototypes for The Last of Us 2 once it has wrapped up development on downloadable content for Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Quote, before my partner, Bruce Straley, and I, my directing partner, came on to Uncharted 4, we were working on prototypes for different ideas within the Last of Us universe, end quote, said Neil Druckmann during an interview with Game Radar. The creative director also added that, without going to specific genres (brackets), there were ideas outside the Last of Us universe, which we know they were prototypes for, like Jak and Daxter 4. Druckmann went on to add, all those things were left on hold when we had to come onto Uncharted 4 to direct the project, end quote. Quote, our focus is the single player (brackets Uncharted 4) DLC, and then once we have enough resources, resurrect all the prototypes, see where we're at, see where the team's at, and what they're excited for, and go from there, end quote. The Last of Us was released on the PlayStation 3 in June 2013 and was later remastered for the PlayStation 4 the following summer. The post-apocalyptic horror title has sold over 6 million copies worldwide to date. Chatter on The Last of Us 2 has been going on for a while now. Naughty Dog admitted last year that it had been brainstorming ideas for a follow-up to the critically acclaimed original, and Sony has said it would love to see a sequel. A movie adaptation is also on the cards, with Game of Thrones star Maisie Williams said to be in talks to play Ellie. So a very interesting article there. They were talking, obviously, in quotes from Neil Druckmann, and I'm going to give my opinion on it. So I think we all know that probably the next game that Naughty Dog are going to work on after Uncharted is going to be Last of Us 2. What's his name? Nolan North, of course, came out and said that he's working on it. He was working on the Last of Us 2. You got these guys saying they're brainstorming stuff. Neil Druckmann says they're going to go back to the prototypes. I mean, there's a lot of evidence to say that, yeah, they're going to be working on this, and that's going to be their next game. But it's not 100% guaranteed. I was hearing rumours, and again, these are rumours, that they may try and work on like a space-type Mass Effect game. I'm not too sure if that was them or Santa Monica. I know they were, or whether they both were, I'm not too sure on that. As well as we know for a fact, Jak and Daxter 4, they were actually starting to work on that, but the problem was that it looked too realistic. It looked too realistic and didn't have that cartoon, style that we love from the Jak and Daxter series. So they kind of canned that, and then obviously they went to work on The Last of Us 2, but we all know what happened with Amy Hennig, how that team kind of, she left, and a lot of the actors left, and they took over. They scrapped all like 9 months of work and all that craziness that went on, with Uncharted 4, which is even more surprising how it looks to be such a good game. But nonetheless, I think, it is going to happen. I don't think we'll get a Jak and Daxter from these guys. I don't think... A lot of people are asking for a new IP, and, again, I'd love to, but I'd also like an ending. It has been, like, 3 years since like it says 3 years since Last of Us was released. I'd love to get an ending to, you know, what the because it did leave on a cliffhanger. A lot of people said no, it ended definitively. For me personally, it didn't end definitively, and I'd love at least one more, even a trilogy, just to end the story. You know what I'm saying? Probably how they're going to do with Uncharted. Now, very interesting that they're working. They've got a quite. You would imagine if they're not even sending people to work on The Last of Us, they've got quite a substantial team working on the DLC for Uncharted 4. So that's going to be quite big. Now it's probably going to be similar to the DLC in The Last of Us Left Behind, which this is just a rumor, but this is my rumor. This is my speculation or whatever. I think that you're actually going to play as Nate and Sam when they're younger. We know that you see them together. I think that's going to happen. You might learn a little bit more about the backstory behind, those as kids and their families and stuff. Possibly, I think that could be the DLC, and I think that'd be very interesting as well. But yeah, I mean, what do you think, guys? This is just a quick video. But what do you think of The Last of Us 2? Do you want it? Do you want it to be left behind? Killed off? Do you just want the one episode? Not episode, the one game, and just leave a good thing, as it is? Or are you like me? You cannot wait to, see where Joel and Ellie, move forward. Let me know down below. As well as, are you excited for the Last of Us movie that's meant to be, in development or whatever? Let me know. And until next time, guys, this has been M&M Gaming. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already. But I'll catch you guys in a new video very soon.